Next, another topic that we are going to discuss in third chapter of GFC is selection of suitable form of business organization. Here, selection of suitable form of business organization is very important because the success and growth of the business depends on great deal on it. Means by selecting only the person can run or the owner can run the business organization. That is suitable form of a business organization is need to select. And also this depends on great deal on it. Means he need to deal with that organization. While selecting that, he need to consider so many circumstances he need to consider. By considering those circumstances only, he need to start the business organization. Then at last he need to accept the business organization. The power and responsibility of an means means here Telugulo Vyavasthapakudu is determined by the form of organization. Means there is power. If he selects suitable form of business organization only, then he can have power and great responsibility and great knowledge about the organization. Next, availability of finance, extent of risk means you need to select the suitable form of the business organization that is based on finance. Finance means that is based on having money with him, and extent of risk means he need to tackle risk. That also he need to decide before itself. And division of work also he need to give means to the employees in the organization. And owner's control means he need to have unlimited responsibility he should have. And a share of profits, if the type of business organization is partnership, means he need to share the profits. And stability and continuity of business organization, these all under points he need to consider. And he need to select the suitable form of business organization based on finance, and based on the extent of risk, and based on division of work, and based on owner's control, based on share of profits, and based on stability and continuity of business. He need to consider and he need to select the suitable form of business organization. Here the selection of suitable form of business organization should be made after careful consideration of following factors. Means ఈ పరిస్థితులను బట్టి, కింద పరిస్థితులకు అనుగుణంగా అతను సెలెక్షన్ చేసుకోవాల్సి ఉంటుంది. సూటబుల్ ఫామ్ ఆఫ్ ఏ పరిస్థితులకి, సర్కమ్స్టాన్సెస్ మీన్స్ ఈ పరిస్థితులకు అనుగుణంగా అతనికి తగ్గ ఆర్గనైజేషన్ని, ఫామ్ ఆఫ్ ఆర్గనైజేషన్ని సెలెక్ట్ చేసుకోవడం అవసరం. లేకపోతే రిస్క్ అనేవి ఫేస్ చేయాల్సి ఉంటుంది అండ్ లాస్ అనేది జరగచ్చు. సో based on these circumstances, he need to select the suitable form of business organization. Then only he can have the growth in the business organization. What are the circumstances means name of business activity, that is what type of business activity he need to do, that is he want to select. Means manufacturing business, that is manufacturing means making products making business. Or trading means buying and selling goods. Means he need to buy the things and your goods, and he need to sell the goods, and that is a organization that is named as trading. Service business organization, service business organization is like airlines, banks, plumbing repair companies. Those are the service business organization. he need to select that name of the business activity, whether it is manufacturing, trading, or service. Next, scale of operations, that is small, medium, or large. Means scale of operation means that is products are making in large scale or medium scale or small scale, which type of the business organization that is, that also he need to select. Next, market area served, that is local, national, international. Means he need to serving that products or selling the products to the local level or national level or international level, that also he need to select. Next, initial finance required, means initial starting how much money, whatever the required, that he need to select. That is based on the form of business organization. Next, he need to degree of direct control desired by the owner. Means he need to that is he need to select the direct control can have capacity or not for controlling. For controlling the business organization can have capacity or not. That also he have to know for selecting suitable form of business organization. Means extent of risk that he need to estimate before itself, and by risk that he need to have responsibility for facing that risk, that also he need to identify, that is before selection of suitable form of business organization. Next, continuity of business, whether he can continue or not. By continuity of business, for continuity of business, capital is there or not, that also he want to identify before itself for selection of suitable form of business organization. Next, flexibility of operations, means that he can flexibly he can change or not business operations, he can change or not, or he can manage or not, that also he want to identify. Government regulations will be there, that also he want to identify for selection of suitable form of business organization. Tax burden also will be there, that also you need to identify for selection of suitable form of business organization. All the above factors are interrelated and influence each other. Means all will be having or are interrelated, ఒకదానికి ఒకటి సంబంధం ఉంటుంది, ఆధారపడి ఉంటాయి. అన్ని ఇంపార్టెంట్ ఫ్యాక్టర్స్ విచ్ he need to consider before selection of business organization. But all these factors do not get equal weightage. Means all factors equal importance won't be there. For all factors. Sometimes some factors he can leave for selection of suitable form of business organization. While selecting suitable form of business organization, the most important factors are the 6 of the business amount of capital. 6 of the means here 6th extent of risk and liability he should have, and capital also he need to have. Those are the important factor which for selecting suitable form of business organization. And extent of liability means unlimited responsibility he need to have for selection of suitable form of business organization. తెలుగులో వ్యాపార సంస్థ ఏర్పాటు చేయడానికి కావలసిన పరిస్థితులు. వ్యాపార సంస్థ యొక్క మనుగడ మరియు అభివృద్ధి అనేది యజమాని తీసుకునే నిర్ణయాలపై మరియు అందుకు అనుకూలించే పరిస్థితులపై ఆధారపడి ఉంటుంది. అవి వ్యాపారం యొక్క స్వభావం, వస్తువుల ఉత్పత్తి, వ్యాపారం లేదా సేవ. ఫస్ట్ పాయింట్ మీన్స్ వ్యాపారం యొక్క స్వభావం మీన్స్ హియర్ నేమ్ ఆఫ్ ద బిజినెస్ యాక్టివిటీ, దట్ ఈస్ వస్తువుల ఉత్పత్తి రకమైన బిజినెస్ యాక్టివిటీయా, వ్యాపారమా లేక సేవ. నెక్స్ట్ స్కేల్ ఆఫ్ ఆపరేషన్స్ మీన్స్ ఇన్ తెలుగు వ్యాపార నిర్వహణ రీతులు. చిన్న తరహా పరిశ్రమ ఆర్ మధ్య తరహతి పరిశ్రమ, భారీ పరిశ్రమ, ఇవన్నీ కూడా ఈ పరిస్థితులపై ఆధారపడి ఉంటుంది సెలెక్షన్ ఆఫ్ బిజినెస్ ఆర్గనైజేషన్. నెక్స్ట్ సేవ చేయవలసిన మార్కెట్ ఏరియా మీన్స్ స్థానిక, జాతీయ, అంతర్జాతీయ మీన్స్ నేషనల్, లోకల్, నేషనల్ ఆర్ ఇంటర్నేషనల్. నెక్స్ట్ అవసరమగు ప్రారంభ పెట్టుబడి కూడా ఇంపార్టెంట్ ఫర్ సెలెక్షన్ ఆఫ్ సూటబుల్ ఫార్మ్ ఆఫ్ బిజినెస్ ఆర్గనైజేషన్. సొంతదారుడు ఆశించు ప్రత్యక్ష అదుపు పరిమాణం. నెక్స్ట్ ఎంతవరకు నష్టాన్ని భరించగలడు, ఎంతవరకు బాధ్యత తీసుకోగలడు మీన్స్ డిగ్రీ ఆఫ్ డైరెక్ట్ కంట్రోల్ డిజైర్డ్, that is by the owner, and extent of risk and liability is also important for selection of suitable form of business organization. వ్యాపారం కొనసాగింపు means continuity of business also is important for selection of suitable form of business organization. కార్యకలాపాలలో అనుసరణీయం means flexibility of operations also is important. పన్నుల భారం means tax burden also need to consider for selection of suitable form of business organization. పై అంశాలన్నీ ఒకదానిపొకటై ఆధారపడి పరస్పరం ప్రభావితం చేసుకునేవి, కానీ అన్ని కారకాలకు సమాన ప్రాధాన్యత ఉండదు. అభివృద్ధి చెందడానికి ఎక్కువ అవకాశం ఉండి సాధ్యమైన ఎక్కువ పెట్టుబడులు అవసరమైన వ్యాపారానికి ప్రైవేట్ లిమిటెడ్లో దానిని ఉంచుకొనవలెను. నెక్స్ట్ steps involved in establishing a small enterprise. means some of the steps they are having for starting or establishing a small enterprise. తెలుగులో చిన్న వ్యాపార సంస్థను ప్రారంభించే పద్ధతి. Here, establishing a business enterprise, big or small, has become a specialized task in the present conditions of stiff competition. Means ప్రస్తుతం ఉన్న గట్టి పోటీని బట్టి స్టార్ట్ చేయడం, బిజినెస్ ఆర్గనైజేషన్ స్టార్ట్ చేయడం ఒక టాస్క్. మీన్స్ అదొక పెద్ద పని. అండ్ ర్యాపిడ్ చేంజెస్ ఎక్కువగా ప్రస్తుతం పోటీతత్వం ఎక్కువ. అండ్ చేంజెస్ కూడా ప్రోడక్ట్స్ని చేంజెస్ ఎక్కువగా అవుతున్నాయి. క్రియేటివిటీ కూడా ఎక్కువగా ఉంటుంది కాబట్టి స్టార్ట్ చేయడం బిజినెస్ సూటబుల్ ఫార్మ్ ఆఫ్ బిజినెస్ ఆర్గనైజేషన్ స్టార్ట్ చేయడం ఒక పెద్ద టాస్క్. And the various factors relating to the establishment of a new enterprises are stated below. Means various factors are there, means various circumstances, means different types of పరిస్థితులు ఉన్నాయి. ఆ పరిస్థితులను బట్టి స్టార్ట్ చేయాల్సి ఉంటుంది. అండ్ ఆ స్టెప్స్ని ఫాలో అవుతూ అట్ లాస్ట్ స్టార్ట్ చేయాల్సి ఉంటుంది. That is suitable form of business organization. What are the steps involved in establishing a small enterprise? Means sensing business opportunities and planning for small business enterprise. Means need to know or need to have knowledge about the business opportunities and what type of the business opportunities are having. Means ఏవి ఎక్కువగా అంటే ఏవి ఎక్కువగా డిమాండ్ ఉన్నాయో, అంటే ఏ ప్రోడక్ట్స్కి ఎక్కువగా డిమాండ్ ఉన్నాయో ఆర్ ఏ బిజినెస్కి ఎక్కువగా డిమాండ్ ఉందో దట్ ద ఓనర్ షుడ్ హ్యావ్ నాలెడ్జ్ అండ్ ఆల్సో నీడ్ టు స్టార్ట్ దట్ ఆర్గనైజేషన్ ఓన్లీ. And he need to have knowledge about that organization. Next, selection of form of ownership. Means whether he is starting which type of ownership. Means solo owner or partnership type of business organization, which type he is selecting, that he need to select, that is a step which is involved in establishing a small enterprise. First he need to have sense of about the business opportunities and plan for small business enterprise. Next you need to select the form of ownership. Next, financing the proportion. Financing means capital he need to have for starting business organization. That is another step. Means he need to gather the money. Next, deciding the location of the enterprise. Means in which location and a place ni kuda select cheyali. Next, providing physical facilities means machinery, staff, material, ఇవన్నీ కూడా బిల్డింగ్ టూల్స్, ఫర్నిచర్ అండ్ ఆఫీస్ ఎక్విప్మెంట్, పార్కింగ్ స్పేస్ ఇవన్నీ కూడా ప్రొవైడ్ చేసేట్టుగా ఉండాలి. అండ్ దట్ ఈస్ అనదర్ స్టెప్ ఫర్ స్టార్టింగ్ బిజినెస్ ఆర్గనైజేషన్. Determination of layout means full planning about the organization that he need to have. Layout means full planning about the machinery or about the building, about the staff members or about the office equipment, and what about the location. Full planning he should have. Next, choice of machinery means high quality machinery or low quality machinery or medium quality machinery, that he need to have choice. That is also one of the step of establishing a small enterprise. Next, mobilizing the resource organization. Mobilizing means movement, means moving, means running business organization also important. And that is starting business. After starting in business organization, running the business organization also important. Next, fulfilling procedural formalities. Fulfilling procedure formalities means procedures involved that is related to law, legally, whatever the formalities that he need to complete. Next, launching the enterprise means he need to, next at last he need to start the business organization. తెలుగులో చిన్న వ్యాపార సంస్థను ప్రారంభించే పద్ధతి. ఒక చిన్న వ్యాపార సంస్థలు స్థాపించడానికి ఎన్నో అంశాలను పరిశీలించవలసిన అవసరం ఉంది. కొత్త వ్యాపార సంస్థలు ప్రారంభించాలనుకునే వ్యవస్థాపకుడు అందుకు తగిన సమగ్ర ప్రణాళికను రూపొందించుకొని ముందుకు సాగాలి. చిన్న వ్యాపార సంస్థను ప్రారంభించడానికి ఈ కింది విధానాన్ని పాటించాలి. అది ఫస్ట్, వ్యాపార అవకాశాలు గుర్తించి వ్యాపార సంస్థ స్థాపనకై ప్రణాళిక రూపొందించాలి. ఏ రకమైన యాజమాన్యం కింద పనిచేస్తుంది? నెక్స్ట్ మూలధనాన్ని సమకూర్చుట. నెక్స్ట్ స్థలం మరియు ఇతర భౌతిక వనరులను సమకూర్చుట. సంస్థ యొక్క రూపురేఖలను నిర్ణయించుట. నెక్స్ట్ సంస్థకు కావాల్సిన యంత్రాంగాలను ఎంపిక చేసుకొనుట. నెక్స్ట్ సంస్థకు కావాల్సిన ఇతర వనరులను సమకూర్చుట. నెక్స్ట్ చట్టబద్ధమైన లాంఛనాలను పూర్తి చేయుట. నెక్స్ట్ ఎట్ లాస్ట్ వ్యాపార సంస్థను ప్రారంభించుట. And these are the steps involved in establishing small enterprise.
If you're thinking of starting a business, you should know how to write a business plan. It is usually observed that despite having a great startup idea, most businesses are not successful. According to common statistics, within the first 5 years of operation, 90% of businesses fail, and of the remaining 10%, only 1 out of 10 businesses last past the first 5 years. So what makes some businesses fail while others prosper? There may be several reasons, including but not limited to poor customer service, poor logistics and cost management, and inadequate product. But the major reason is the lack of a business plan. Business plans help define goals and achieve them. If you take out time to set concrete but achievable goals and chart a plan to success, it can help you realize your dream and make your business flourish. I have compiled an all-inclusive list of areas that need to be considered while writing a business plan. These will help you in defining your goals and the path your business needs to take to achieve them. Step 1. Define your vision. When you start a business, you have a clear goal in mind. You know exactly what you wish to achieve with your business. However, after some time, the clarity of your vision will become blurred, and you'll forget some of your brilliant ideas. Writing down your vision for the company will help you to define it, and moreover, it will help your staff identify with the mission. All daily activities of the business can then be aligned with your vision for the business. This should be the first step of writing a business plan. Step 2. Set your goals and objectives for the business. Never assume that your goals need to be small to accommodate your limitations. Think big. Clearly define your short-term goals, the ones that you wish to achieve within 12 months, mid-term goals, those that will take between 2 to 3 years, and long-term goals. Consider all aspects such as the revenue you wish to generate, number of outlets you want, the number of customers you need in your database, the target population, and age groups, as well as the amount of passive income that needs to be generated in future. Step 3. Define your unique selling proposition. What is it about you that is different from the crowd? Your unique selling point or USP will make you more attractive to potential customers. How is your product or service different from others in the market? It could be anything from additional services to personalized customer service. You can even offer them better after-sales warranty and support. While writing a business plan, you just need to highlight the extras that your customers are getting from you to make your business stand out. Step 4. Know your market. It often happens that you have a brilliant idea, but someone else has already started a business with a similar plan. This is a very common occurrence, but you should not let this stop you. How many petrol stations are there? Several businesses can provide the same service and still survive, as the marketplace is huge and it can sustain multiple businesses. But for this, you should know your market like the back of your hand. Research and find out how many competitors you have, what services they offer, what are the current and future trends of the industry. Know the larger picture. Are there certain benchmarks that can be used to gauge your business performance, such as gross turnover, profit margins, etc.? Once you know the inner workings of the market, you can manipulate them in your favor. This is an important part of learning how to write a business plan. Step 5. Know your customer. This goes without saying. Customers are the most important part of any business, and you should know the customers your business caters to. Today, customers are spoiled for choice, and they have thousands of options for every product. So, if you want them to buy your product, you should know what your ideal customer wants. This is the reason why you need to define your target populations and research their habits while writing a business plan. Understanding the motivation behind customers' actions can make your business successful. You can focus on the areas that grab your customers' interest and stop wasting energy on the rest. Put yourself in their shoes and then think what would make them choose you each time. Write down the ideas and implement them. Step 6. Research the demand for your business. You must have studied the demand and supply curve. Even if you haven't, it stands to logic that there should be ample demand for your product. Find out the demand before investing in a new business. The basic rule is demand should be more than supply. If this holds true for your market, your business will thrive. But if the demand is less than the supply, your business will eventually die out. So do your homework and gather as much information as you can. You can do a secondary search right from your home over the internet or your public library. You can even visit government offices for this information. But by far, the best option is primary research, where you directly interact with your target audience to know their preferences and how ready they are to buy your product. So hit the road and note down all the interesting ideas you get to increase the demand. Be smart and invest your life savings only after ascertaining that there is a demand for your product. Step 7. Set your marketing goals. So you have finished the research and defined your business vision. The next step in writing a business plan is setting up marketing goals. These are those goals that define how your product would look like, what it will cost, how you'll distribute it, and the ways in which you can promote it. Most businesses do plan this, but they neglect the most important areas. You should set up measurable marketing goals that will help achieve your primary business objectives. Questions like the number of products you'll sell, what will be your product development strategy, your price margins, delivery methods, and promotion plan should be duly considered. When you ask yourself these questions, they will help define the goals for marketing your business. Step 8. Define your marketing strategy. Now that you have your marketing goals, you need a plan to achieve them. How many products you need to produce and sell, and at what profit margin so as to get your desired revenue. What will be your system of delivery and your coverage area? What will be the strategies to promote your business? The media that you will use. Be very specific, as these will translate to action and your ultimate success or failure. Plan for every eventuality while writing a business plan. This is a very vital step of writing a business plan, so acquaint yourself with it so that you can easily navigate through each point. Step 9. Take action. And of course, without action, all else is a waste. This is the most important part of writing a business plan. You can plan all you want, but unless you do the actual work and bring customers to your storefront, you won't earn anything. Even if you find that according to the business plan, your idea isn't viable, don't give up. There are thousands of other ideas out there, and you can ultimately find one that suits you. If you wish to be wealthy, healthy, and happy, there is a business waiting for you to grab it. Your business plan will provide the direction and focus, but you will need to take the first step. Writing a business plan isn't difficult if you know what you should focus on. You now have an idea of what is important and how you should tackle the task of writing a business plan. And you are now better equipped to start a successful business. Start your research today. Jot down all those brilliant ideas, set your goals, define a path, and don't let anyone stop you. Now you know how to write a business plan, and the mantra for success is in your hands. Make the best of it.